I am here if you ever need me. I love you, Meghan.
It's Meghan Markle's loving handwritten letter to a former classmate found after 20 years.
Never stop sharing your beautiful spirit, and always remember how special you are.
Michelle Fanara is speaking out for the first time about the letter she found tucked away in her high school yearbook. It was penned by Meghan Markle in her now famous signature calligraphy.
To have somebody reach out that's not in your circle of friends, to reach out to you and say, hey, if you ever need anything, I am here for you. That is pretty special.
Michelle went to the all-girls Immaculate Heart High School in Hollywood with Meghan. During her senior year, Michelle was shy and heartbroken over the loss of her great aunt. And that's when the future American princess took the time to write this caring letter.
I wanted to retreat into my own shell, and Meghan was like, no, 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 you can't do that. And she just kept pulling me out of my shell a little bit.
While watching Meghan's royal wedding, Michelle suddenly remembered she still had that letter written so long ago.
I went looking like, oh, yeah, I do. I still have it. It's in my senior yearbook.
Michelle also stumbled upon this sweet message written by Meghan in another yearbook. I can already tell you're a great person. I can't wait to see you next year. Love, Meghan. Today, Michelle is a black belt in karate and owns her own studio. She has this message for Duchess Meghan.
You reaching out to me made all the difference in my world.
If you ever feel lost, I'm here. I care about you. That was the essence of the note. Genuine, handwritten, and deeply heartfelt. It came from Meghan Markle, penned to a fellow classmate 2 decades ago. A simple message of encouragement, rediscovered in a dusty yearbook. Keep shining your light. You are unique. Never forget that. Michelle Farah recently broke her silence, sharing the story behind this note she stumbled upon after so many years. It had been quietly placed in the back pages of her senior high school memories, written by Meghan with her graceful and unmistakable handwriting. To receive that kind of message from someone outside your closest circle, someone reaching out simply because they saw you, it meant everything. She didn't have to do that, Michelle said, but she did. They had both attended Immaculate Heart High School in Los Angeles. It was senior year. Michelle was grieving the loss of someone dear and retreating inward. That's when Meghan noticed. She offered comfort, not loudly, but with care. She wouldn't let me just fade away, Michelle remembered. She gently pulled me back. Years later, while watching the royal wedding broadcast around the world, that letter came to mind. Michelle searched for it, and there it was, tucked away. Alongside it, another note Meghan had once written. You're wonderful. Can't wait to see what next year brings. Now Michelle is a martial arts instructor teaching others strength and resilience. And to Meghan, she has this to say, that letter changed my life. You might not know it, but it did. This moment from the past offers a glimpse of Meghan's nature, how she quietly lifts others up. No cameras, no recognition, just a heartfelt instinct to care. That's the power of presence. A single gesture, a few kind words, yet they can linger for years. These aren't rare moments. Stories like Michelle's echo elsewhere. People who've crossed Meghan's path often describe the same thing. Someone who listens, who notices, who remembers. Someone who sees people not as background, but as individuals. This consistency in character, this kindness, it's no accident. It's part of who Meghan is. At the root of that is her mother, Doria Ragland, a calm, wise influence who shaped Meghan with quiet strength and strong values. Doria led not by words alone, but by the way she carried herself, with grace, patience, and an unwavering belief in doing what's right. Those early lessons were simple but lasting. Help when you can, speak up when it matters, treat every person with dignity. Meghan absorbed them fully. They became her guide. And now, as a mother herself, Meghan brings those same lessons to her children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. Her love for them is full and fiercely protective. She builds their world with care, with intention, with love. She shields their joy, nurtures their wonder, grounds them in truth and kindness. The same grounding that Doria gave her. This journey of motherhood has expanded Meghan's heart even more. She cherishes the quiet moments, the bedtime stories, the belly laughs, the small adventures that build a life. Her focus on family keeps her centered, her love for them unmistakable. And by their side, her partner, Prince Harry. Their marriage is built on partnership and trust, not one leading, one following, but both walking forward together, facing scrutiny, breaking new ground, but always together. They lift each other, they support each other's callings, they dream big and act with purpose. Through their foundation Archewell, they've dedicated themselves to change, not performative, but personal, real. Meghan brings her voice to the causes that need it most: equality, justice, mental health. She does so not to be heard, but to help others be heard. Her leadership is about connection, her activism about impact. And yet, despite the spotlight, she remains rooted. Her influence stems from authenticity. She speaks from experience, and when she shares, people listen because they know it comes from a real place. It hasn't been easy, but she meets challenges with courage and calm. She walks through fire and still holds space for others. That's why she resonates, why she inspires. Meghan isn't defined by titles or appearances. She is defined by action, by empathy, by how she makes people feel. Her legacy is already being written, not in headlines, but in the hearts she's touched. This is what endures. A letter once folded in a yearbook, a moment of comfort offered in a high school hallway, a mother passing down values that ripple across generations. It all comes together in this truth. Kindness matters, empathy is power, and a single act of compassion can echo for a lifetime. That's what Meghan teaches us, every day in ways both big and small. She may wear many titles, but to those who felt her kindness, she's simply someone who cared enough to say, "If you ever need me, I'm here. And I love you."